Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz with Oz Mechanics, and on today's video we have a misfire right here. So the issue that we had is that the customer actually got the part scan in, unloaded it, and changed out a bunch of parts. So on today's video I'm going to show you how to avoid that and how to fix this up the right way. Okay, so on this vehicle right here, customer, like I said, threw the parts scanning on it. So the first thing he did was what every other person would do a tune-up on it. So as we can see right here, they got brand new parts on here. We have the spark plugs, wires, and so on. After that didn't fix it up, he actually went ahead and changed out the idle air control valve. A lot of Fords, for some weird reason, when the idle goes bad, they always change those out. And then after that, he went ahead and changed out the TPS. So what we're going to do now to verify the actual misfire, we're actually going to remove the spark plug wires and we're going to do a cylinder drop test. So what we're going to verify with that, we're going to verify the misfire. So we're going to basically kill two birds with one stone. We're going to verify where the misfire is at, and we're going to verify we have spark at the cylinders. So let's get our scope on the rope, and we're going to test that out right now. Alright, so what we're going to do this cylinder drop test, we're actually going to go to a distributor cap, because like I said, these are brand new wires, so I just want to see if we're getting spark coming out from the distributor. So when you do this, you just got to be a little bit careful so you won't get shot. So look at the spark right there, and you see that basically cut off the truck right here. So I'm thinking that we're just running on a couple of cylinders. So right now what we're going to do, we're just going to keep on going down. That lets us know right there that cylinder is actually working. So if we take this off, it shuts off. That means that cylinder is one of the ones that's contributing. So we're going to go through the line, so we can put right here that cylinder number 6 is working. And we're going to go through the line and we're going to see which ones actually don't change whenever we take off the spark. So let's start up the truck. Alright, so this is going to be cylinder number 5. As you can see, we got spark here, and we don't have no difference on the actual RPMs. So we can probably eliminate that one right there. That we're going to say that one's probably going to be a dead cylinder. Now let's go to cylinder number 4. And just be careful when you do this, because you will get shocked and it stinks. So that's why I have this. Okay, as you can see, the RPM dropped on that one, but I put it right back on so it won't shut off. As you can see, three didn't make any difference, so that might be a dead cylinder as well. And we're going to go to 2. Two made a difference, and now let's check out 1. And 1 doesn't make a difference. Alright, so right here, remember 3, we didn't have any change. 2, we did have a change. And then 1 as well. So what we're looking at right here, we got 1, 2, 3 cylinders that are not working. So whenever I take off one cylinder that's working, it shuts off. So what we're going to do next, we verified that we have spark right here. So I'm going to take out that picture. So now what we're going to do, because this is going to be another easy test, and if you looked at my other video, we're going to actually check out the injectors. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually go for the audible. We're going to get a long screwdriver and we're going to hear the injectors. So we're going to look at 1, 3, and 5. We're going to see if they have an audible noise, and then we're going to see the difference on the good ones, and then go from there. After that, we're going to test and see if the actual injector is the issue or the driver, the computer is the issue. So let's get our long screwdriver and let's check that out. All right, so the tool that we're going to use is basically a long flathead screwdriver. So what we're going to do with this, we're actually going to put the tip right on the injector, and then we're going to listen for the audible. So right now what I'm going to do, we're going to look at cylinder number 1, that's bad, and then 2, that's good, and then 3, that's bad, and then 4, that's good. So let's try to hear the audible. I don't hear nothing on number 1. Let's go to 2. I can hear a little click. Let's go to number 3, the one that's bad. No click. Let's hear number 4. And I can hear a click. Alright, so I'm going to see if you can hear this. I'm going to put the mic right on the end of the screwdriver. So this is number 1. That's the bad cylinder. Now we're going to move to number 2. That's the good cylinder. Now go to number 3, bad cylinder, and go to number 4, good cylinder. I don't know if you can catch that, but I could with the screwdriver method. So now what we're going to do, we're going to use the test light, and we're going to verify if this is going to be an issue coming from the PCM or if it's actually going to be an issue from the injector. So basically with the test light, we're just going to use it as a Noid light. So what we're going to do, we're going to hook it up on the battery positive, and we're going to look at the control side. So what the PCM does, it actually grounds out the injector, and you're supposed to see little lights flicker. If we don't see a little light flicker from there, we're going to suspect that we're going to have a wiring issue or the PCM. And to take the wiring out of the equation, we're actually going to back probe from the PCM and then see if it's coming out from there. So let's get our test light and let's test this out. Alright, so I have my test light hooked up to battery positive, and before we do this test, I just want to verify that everything's hooked up right. So you can see our lights up. So right here we have 2 wires, and as you can see from cylinder 1 and 2 and 3, all of them have a red wire, so that's going to be the positive side. That's going to be what's going to be giving us battery voltage. But what we want to test out is going to be the ground side, the control side. So what we're going to do, remember cylinder number 1 is the bad cylinder. We're going to get this little back probe, and then we're going to see if the light flickers. So that's what we want to look for. So right now we don't have no light flickering. So that's basically stating that we might have a wiring issue or something with the computer. Or right now we're not back probe right. But what we're going to do, we're going to go to cylinder number 2 that has a good cylinder. So we're going to test that out. So we're back probe to the control side. And what we're going to do, alright, I don't know if y'all can see that. Our light's flickering right there. So that's showing us that the control side from the PCM is actually controlling our injector right here. So we can go through all of these, but right now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go where the PCM is at, and we're going to test the integrity of the wire. So we're going to verify that we're actually getting a signal out to here. So easy thing to do is just check cylinder number 1, and basically if we don't have a pulsation like that, we can just condemn the computer, and we're going to see if we can switch them out. Luckily on these 95 F-150s are about $100 and say $50, $200. So we're going to go from there. Alright, so what we're going to do right here, that PCM is actually up here, but I'm going to go underneath right here on the bottom side, and I'm going to back probe it just to verify that we don't have any wiring issues. And so what we're trying to look for, if we don't have the little light flickering coming out from this side, then we're going to condemn the PCM. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the camera up here, and while I back probe from the bottom side, we're just going to verify. So what I remember is that this is pin 58 on the control side. So we're going to back probe it. Y'all can come down here so you can see this. Let me get the light. There's back probe right there. You can see the actual back probing tool. So we're gonna get our test light and we're gonna verify. And it is not flickering at all. Let's go to another cylinder. Right there you can see that one is flashing. So we backprobed 2 of the actual control wires, and as you can see, one was flashing, one wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and condemn the PCM on this one. We can do our powers and grounds. We're going to do that off camera, and then we're going to go back and we're going to see if we're going to do the PCM. So let's get right to it and get this brand new PCM on there, and then we're going to do the test again. Alright, so as you can see right now, I just got the PCM right here to the side. I just want to test everything out. We're going to do the light test with the little light tester, and then after that we're going to do the audible test just to verify that everything's okay. So let's get right to it. Let me turn on the vehicle, and then after that we're going to actually rev it up a couple times and see the difference on it. Okay, as soon as we turned it on, you can really hear the difference. So let's rev it up a tiny bit. I don't know if you can see it. It's smooth right now. But remember, I really want to test everything out right here just to verify. So let's look at the injectors. Alright, so remember, cylinder number 1 was the cylinder that wasn't working. So what we're going to do, we're going to back probe the control wire. Alright, so we're back probe to the control wire. And look at that. Now we're getting the flashing that we need. So the PCM is actually controlling this now to turn on. And let's just go ahead and do the audible test. So I just want to hear it myself first. Beautiful. Cylinder number 2, same thing. 3 and 4. Whew. Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all hear it right here. Here it goes. Cylinder number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Well, there you go. So as you can see, we went ahead without getting the parts cannon. We fixed up what needed to be fixed up. We didn't have to change out all these parts. And literally the only thing that we had to use is this test light right here. So if you do like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that little notification button to get all the brand new videos coming out from Oz Mechanics. Y'all take care. Goodbye. Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz with Oz Mechanics, and on today's video we have a misfire right here. So what the customer did, they basically got a cannonball. They got the parts cannon, damn it. All right. Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz with damn, Joe. Why is it happening?
It's maybe because I'm right here.
Yeah.
Walk away real quick.
Let me see. We went to go send off the computer to go get repaired. Sí. Permítame. Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz from Oz Mechanics, and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.